Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host and Pearl Dane, the one and only master of propaganda. I was like defender of the fatherland off here to a 1v1 on Twin Beaches. In the south, this is the one and only Dumais, fighting here for the British Empire, the Commonwealth, setting forwards here with the 6th Armoured Division. In the north stands Momo4sho, fighting for the Deutsches Afrika Korps, taking on the role here of the 90th Panzergrenadier Division. With a bike start here. Meanwhile, we got sappers and vicars out there for Dumais and probably an infantry section. As always, a big hearty thanks to my Patreon supporters for the continued and generous support of the podcast. You know, it keeps bankrolling the glorious whatever it is, so hearty thanks to them, and a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking on videos. Helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms, which will always be a bit mean. So, big scene here moving forwards there for Dumais, the venerable Vickers machine gun, World War I vintage machine gun there, water-cooled, and was basically an improvement of the Maxim machine gun, which was also British. Those, with the various armies of World War I, had various variations on it, basically, depending on what the armies wanted. A Ken crap pushing for the Sun fuel point here, Panzergrenadiers out there for Momo4sho and the German army. Got the section there right about the corner here for Dumais and the British Commonwealth there. They go straight for the hill there. Mount Bacon setting up there in a nice little corner. So if the Germans rush straight into that, they're obviously going to get a face full of, well, Vickers ammo. Eastern point this is for the bike here. Note here, Dumais is not going to ignore the beaches for now. Focusing on the hill, which is probably in the early game for the British more defensible, which is probably why he's doing it. Whereas it goes to the beaches, he also has to watch the cutoff point. And the British in the early game do tend to be a bit slower, so the DAK can focus on really outmaneuver them. You're not careful, so it makes a lot of sense for Dumais to just push for Mount Bacon and the north side of the map because it is more defensible for a less maneuverable army, whereas the beaches in the south, of course, much more suited for a faster, more mobile army. Another section there for Dumais. Panzer diving away here. We got some sandbags and part there. Momo4sho, of course, making sure to fortify the terrain ahead of any British maneuvers. Looking forward to the Lee Enfield Mark IV rifles. They did also use another rifle in the British Army, though I think primarily more with territorial troops. Like, I think the Australians says they used the SMLE-3, which was the short magazine Lee Enfield. Southern point being used with the bike, not a Kubelwagen. They're grabbing the point here. Section of Vickers point to the house here. So far been a fairly quiet early game, but now that is changing here. More here in the southeast being pushed back by British forces. Infantry section forcing away the Hutchinson motorcycle team here. Second around the point here. Up north here, Panzers the sappers, dropping Reginald and Lewis there with a few well-placed shots there for the Carnot TK bolt action rifle. South side section here, continue to alert with the bike here. Hutchinson's known and not going to be able to do too much here. Punch coming up here, note he's taking the right around the lighthouse, can land select fire down the troops here. Scout ahead, but also gets behind the troops here. Vickers there repositioning. Another section for Dumais here, very heavy tier 1. Bike pushing up here, down to half health here, but now the Panzer pushing in here. He's doing it just on here. Dumais here, the fuel. Meanwhile, we got the 250 after with the Panzer in a classic combo here. So that's obviously going to be difficult for the Vickers to deal with. Up north here, the section there. Moving in to assist the sappers, but it's too late. It's only just poor Thompson there.
Infantry section of Tommy's has been trained.
And another section ready here. I imagine we're looking at some anti-tank rifles here of Dumais. There we go. The boys' anti-tank rifle package. Very much part and parcel as the DAK, unless you're going for a fast dingo. And even then, you're typically going to get one alongside the dingo anyways. 250 after pushing and going for the other section. Dumais trying to catch up with the Leichtgeschossen Panzerwagen here with his boys' anti-tank rifles. Which, like many other anti-tank rifles, really weren't that great even at the start of the war and would quickly become very much utterly redundant. Fun fact. There's a fun fact in the case of the boys' anti-tank rifle. The British actually made an airborne version of the boys. And for those wondering, what does that mean? It means they made a more compact version, which means they made it worse. I'll explain why after this engagement. Section points to the Panzers here, Panzer Pioneer by. Good shots from the 250 half-track. Point being grabbed here by the bike here. Southern Fuel reclaimed there, or claimed in the first place, Dumais. Panzer here and Panzer Pioneer tagging it backed up at the 250 half-track a bit in. Dumais is forced to call off the assault as casualties are piling up. and he's just running out of mentoring force it. But to return to the airborne boys anti-tank rifle, the thing is, when it comes to like a lot of like, you know, penetrative power with anti-tank weapons, a lot of it comes by just giving the shot more velocity. So that means like longer barrel and stuff like that. That's like, for example, why the Panther just had a really long barrel. It means high velocity. Well, when you then make it shorter to like, you know, make it more preferable for airborne units, you also decrease the penetrative power. So the airborne boys anti-tank rifle was pretty much just useless. It was heavy, but really wasn't going to penetrate much. Oh, to Momo4sho. 2 Panzers, the 250 and the Garden MG34 team out here. Pushing onto the hill here. Meanwhile, we got the Mechanized Company for Momo4sho. One of those people who does not go for the fast support elements, which is always very popular thanks to the flak feeling. Big is here, the catching the punch by the cutoff point here, which will typically get very harassed here. It can be a bit hard to defend both of these cutoff points, to be honest. I feel like that's one thing that probably could improve this map, is making these slightly more defensive for the other players as well. I mean, obviously they shouldn't be too defensible, but right now it feels like it's more just like defend them if you're the one like trying to harass them. Anyways, 250 pushing south. We've got an Armoured here for Momo4sho. Panzers there pursuing the section. North point here grabbed by the bike. Panzer Pioneer here in the 250 after around the section south here. Dumais is finding his front line in peril. Front lines are being routed, and Momo4sho just keeps pushing ahead here. Background northern field point. Fun fact, actually, at the very onset of the war, the Germans have to actually operate with entire motorcycle battalions to support their panzer divisions. Very much, I would say, acting like, you know, a sort of a frontline element, but they will be quickly dropped. And while, of course, they would still use bikes, they just wouldn't like form entire like battalions worth of them. Up north here, out here for Momo4sho. 250 falling back. Section hiding around. Let's see, of course, what Dumais does. He does have the platoon command post, and he's going for the M3 Stuart light tank to counter the Armoured. Very good pick there. And as a note there, of course, versus the DAK, and I'll just briefly pause to explain. A lot of the time, you kind of want Stuart light tank. It's going to be both good at stopping both the Armoured and any flak feelings your opponent might threat. Of course, your opponent can go for Panzerjägers to try and counter that, but even then, like, the Stuart just tends to be a very good way for like pushing these things off and keeping the bit in check. Plus, of course, like if you survive them long enough, you take up, you can always just withdraw them. So there's a slight extra advantage you can do there as the Brits. Worth noting, by the way, we are 7 minutes of the game here, and Momo4sho has yet to well, pick any battle groups. Meanwhile, 250 after that assault grenadiers out here for Momo4sho. Push for the cutoff point again. That also means, of course, now that Momo4sho has 2 250 half tracks and an Armoured here, a strong mechanized component here to give Dumais a very hard time. Of course, going for the survival package, which is very handy, particularly in the early game due to being more survival. Unsurprisingly, it's armored support here for Momo4sho with superior fire drills and salvage kits. Strong pick there, but yeah. Survival package just help your students stay alive more in the early game. Also means you have to spend less time repairing it. So it's not because the other upgrade is bad, not even remotely. It's actually really good too. But depending on the situation, you just find yourself gravitating more towards the survival package because it allows you to operate your student more independently and aggressively, which you want to do in the early game. But you could still like make a case for tank command as it does provide a series of strong abilities. Right here though, Momo4sho, they push too hard. Or Dumais, I mean, push too hard. Stuart, they're getting hit with 2 grenades. Momo, though, feeling a bit confident, charging with 250, taking a hit here, though. Sap's moving up. Dumais, though, is definitely having a great time. And, of course, here, we also see another benefit of our packaging. Just withdraw it and can repair itself. So, again, it gives Momo4sho a bit more freedom in a sense there, because that's like keep, you know, sappers near it. Meanwhile, there, we got Momo4sho responding to the Stuart here with a Marder there to support against that. Looks like he did not intend to call in the assault grenadiers. He actually wanted to call in the Panzerjägers, or maybe something else. Well, it's pretty much just the Panzerjägers, the assault grenadiers. He doesn't have the tech for the Pak 38.
Good job, we're patient.
Northeast Stuart catching the 250 after key again. So a package just means Stuart is quickly back in the action. So again, very solid upgrade. Having the smoke never hurts as well there. Marder ready there for Momo4sho and the 90th Panzer Grenadier Division. Based off the Czechoslovakian Panzer 38T, it mounted a PaK 36R, which was a Russian anti-tank gun. A marvel of German improvisation using captured equipment, basically. And wouldn't be the last one either. Stuart, they're diving after the assault gunners to the south here. Samples and the assault gunners pushing back. We got the 6-pounder right here for Dumais. Arctard moving up here. Ambulance there for Momo4sho. MG34 and the Panzergrenadiere. Stuart there takes a great hit from the Marder fleet. Slamming right into the side armour. Almost knocking out the British light tank. Up north, Vic is moving in and grabbing the northern fuel point as well. Here, victory point. But Dumais is under intense pressure and scrutiny here from Momo. Over to Dumais' perspective, who has unsurprisingly gone for Indian artillery. It is by far the best British battle group. It just provides significant advantage. Once you get to volunteer infantry, it gets really, really good. I mean, pillage is not a bad ability, but the problem is it just competes with volunteer infantry, in which point, like, you know, unless you get something that is basically absurdly good, and thus makes volunteer infantry look bad, I mean, you're going to pick volunteer infantry. Like, it's just such a good passive ability, honestly, with absolutely no downside. There you go, Marder again engaging here, the Stuart light tank. Another great shot here. Would not be surprised to see Dumais to go for some Gurkhas down the road up north here. Vic is supported by the section of the MG34. That said, Dumais has the advantage due to height here. Machine gun downhill is not looking too hot there. Stuart there being repaired. Right, Jenkins, I need you to pull that spanner just a bit harder. Oh, shut up, sir. Do it yourself. Arctard assault pushing forwards again here. Got 250 to 484 here. Dumais definitely feeling the heat here of Das Vaterland. Marder pulling uphill here. And the Vickers gets knocked down. As a fun note, there's actually a total of 3 Marder series based off various tanks. You had the Marder 2 based off the Panther 2, the Marder 3 based off the Panther 30T, and the Marder 1, which was based off French tanks. I believe the Renault 35 and this Hotchkiss 35. Fun fact. 6-pounder gun in trouble here, though. Panzer's about to go wipe. Do get a grenade here, the Shield Hunt Grenade on the 6-pounder gun. Wiping the crew. That said, not too big a loss there for Dumais. You can just quickly recruit, as you saw there. Stuart charged forward with the tank on the second, taking a fire from the Marder fleet, but clearly, though, Dumais sense opportunity to maybe outflank the Marder. No, it's not time to push for it. Marder scores a great hit on the Stuart. Big MG34, then a bit of a tough spot. And we got the 6-pounder gun being pulled up to Mount Bacon south side. The Dumais has capitalized on Momo getting a bit too focused on the north side. Now to push them to the beaches there, closer to his base. Good play there by Dumais. And we do have the Gurkhas out there, to the surprise of, well, very few people going for the Bren light machine gun. And it's not because the Thompsons are bad, it's just the Bren guns are just very good, and even like good up close, and just provide with a great degree of utility in terms of like just being able to like handle a variety of engagement. But the Thompsons are quite good and a bit cheaper. Saps was the MG34. We got the Panzer Commando here for Momo4sho. Still once more fixed up. No tech yet for Dumais, but he is getting close to be able to do it, at which point he could basically just withdraw the Stuart and say push for like a faster Crusader or something like that. Or Matilda. Even Grants. 250 after then heavy neat repairs. Still there. Engaging, got the Marder 3 moving up.
Infantry are standing by to deploy.
Moving up here with the Panzergrenadiers and the Arctard. Back at base here for Dumais. Not much else happening here.
We've lost a sector to the enemy.
Southern points being seized. Gurkha's there with the Bren light machine gun. Arctard moving forwards.
The enemy has pushed us back from our sector.
MG34 setting up south side here. Panzer moving forward. 6-pounder being caught here by the Panzergrenadiers. But there goes Stuart racing in here. Force needs to have to not too close, getting hit there with the anti-tank grenade.
We're losing ammunition.
Now Momo is drifting most of his way towards the south, which means the north side can be pressured more here by Dumais, if so chooses. And we got a Panther 3 model here for Momo4sho, looking to capitalize on the initial advantage to get out some fast tanks here versus his opponent. Very good. Gets an attack here for Dumais. He's definitely within range to push for it. Dribbling force within range of the half to lightning here. A magnetic anti-tank grenade or magnetic mine. Though, while he's showing he's being thrown, you basically had to run up to the tank, like stick it on the side. But it was quite effective if you can get that far. Obviously, as you might have noticed, though, because no one's really using those kinds of weapons today compared to something like the Panzerfaust, though, it obviously had some big limitations, despite its effectiveness, because you still had to get right up to it. It would obviously be, you know, completely replaced by the Panzerfaust once that got going. 600 quality of the Panzer Grenadiers, to it being slightly forced away here. Nice use here of the intersection up here in the pier and like trying to engage the model from that position. And there you go, Panzer 3 model out there for Momo4sho. MD-34 in trouble with the Stuart Light Tank. Over to Momo4sho. We'll be pushing in for the Stuka anti-tank loiter or the Stuka dive bomb. Obviously, most players prefer the Stuka anti-tank loiter as it is quite excellent and requires significantly less setup compared to the dive bomb. Dude here pushing for the bike in the south. Steady push here, Assault goes quickly to his bike from the half tip, but it does go down still. He could reach the building here. There we go. And of course, worth noting, on the Assault Grenadiers, the breach is free. The only units active have free breach. So a little fun fact there. And there you go. Company command for Dumais. Will it be the Crusader? Yes, it will be. The Crusader 2. Got mines being laid down here by Momo4sho's Panzer Pioniere.
Our capture point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Panzer V withdrawing. Could, of course, benefit from an MG-34 there, pendle mounted. Stood here engaging the Assault Grenadiers, of course. Momo here. But Dumais, I mean, could withdraw the Stuart now. Withdraw and refit. Of course, at this point, eventually 2 Stuart still has some utility, but there's certain arguments like just withdrawing, like, say, and push for more Crusaders or even like a Matilda faster. And that's one of those, like, you know, interesting decisions the British can have, like, you know, once they hit the company command post, like, do they withdraw their, like, tanks and vehicles and, like, you know, put for more tanks and, like, maintain the field and just provide assistance to the, like, heavier stuff. Looks like Dumais, at least for now, is just sounds like keep it around here. Again, I'd say both are very, you know, valid decisions to make. It's like one of those interesting bits, again, the British Army has here in the game. Panzer there being pursued by the Crusader tank here, adding the 6-pounder gun there, converting into the Crusader Mark III. Friedrich there dropping dead, Gurkhas moving forward, got plenty of mines here from Momo. But not enough to save his northern position from collapsing in the face of a single Crusader tank. Panzer III not responding, instead space in the south, and further south here on the beaches. One of Dumais' 6-pounder guns being caught down here by the Panzer Grenadier. They're quickly racing it down here. Panzer III getting the section, still a machine gun gewehr in the south here, moving up. We got smoke there for Momo4sho, which of course helps keeps his tanks a bit more survivable, both for a bit more health and of course for smoke. There we go, 6-pounder gun crew there bites the bullet and then some. Dumais here following up with the foot guards. Up north here, mines go under the Gurkhas.
Welcome, confirmed. We have 5 command points available.
Let's see what happens next here for Momo. Will it be TAC? For Armoured reserves, will be more Panzer IIIs. Stuart there. Pop smoke. Not entirely sure what he was hoping to do there, but oh yeah, actually I can see what he's doing here. That's actually pretty smart here. What he basically did here is like he just moved in the Stuart to deploy smoke, so his infantry come up and didn't crew it unsafely. 2 thumbs to Dumais there, very smart move, because what he did is like some players tend to only use the smoke cannons just for to, you know, keep the unit survivable itself. What you can do is like drive the vehicle or tank up there, and then deploy the smoke cannons around, say, a target, say you want to keep up there, or like, you know, for some disruption and machine gun, deploy the smoke and then allow your troops to come up that way. It's a bit rare to see there, but it's, you know, pretty clever play there by Dumais. 2 thumbs up as well there, as mentioned. Foot guards out here though, with the bazookas and the Thompsons. North side here, Panzers and the Panzer Pioneer advancing into Mount Bacon, where there's another exposed 6-pounder gun crew. Now the Panzer IV there for Momo4sho. Crusader need repairs. Foot guards pushing themselves for this there. Thompson here being the drum magazine version, which was the early version, and I guess the ones the Americans sold to the British. Because the Americans didn't actually like the British and typically tend to, like, you know, sell them a lot of their stuff at like an increased cost until like they sold them the worst versions. You know, that's what's so worse about a drum magazine. Well, they're heavy and they're not very practical, plus you can't carry as many of them. They're also just more complicated, so... Well, it certainly is nice to like just have more ammunition in one magazine. It's typically outweighed by all the disadvantages you actually get from it. So it's for now the same thing with the PP's-841. Anyways, on the south side here, counter-attack by Dumais. And there we go, Vickers for Momo there, of course. Firing in there to Dumais' forces. And we've got Lloyd here trying to catch the British tank. Crusader caught on a bad spot here. Momo going in hard here. There you go. Luffy goes in. Completely wrecks the Crusader. Stinging blow here to Dumais and the British Empire. But there you go. Panther going in too hard here. Risk getting knocked out by 6-pounder guns. He's trying to push in. Smoke is deployed, but it's too late. Another Lloyd here. They'll almost get the 6-pounder gun crew here. But yeah, that could have been more smoothly executed, I think, there by Momo. Other Panther now pushing in here. Still, Crusader for Panther 3 isn't entirely terrible. South side here, the Vickers reclaimed here by Dumais. Good work there. Back to Dumais. 6-pounder gun crew that cleared up. The problem is, this close to the base, like, it's a minor manpower loss, obviously, but it's not something that's going to, like, make a big difference here against Dumais, really. And, like, risking the Panther 3 obviously mean it would actually just be worse here. So, not quite the deal there, I think, but more. North there, point being grabbed. Will he go for another Panther 3? Will it be armored reserves here? We'll have to see. Machine gun around here with the Panther 3 Model L. Good, being repaired. Reinforcements being withheld. After that being fixed up. Also, as a quick side note, this particular camouflage is actually a very early War One, and it's actually like, you know, what they actually used instead of like just Panzergrenadier. They would actually apply a mix of, you know, brown paint onto the like Panzer grey vehicles. That way, provide an early camouflage patterns for like, say, you know, France and so on. There, little fun fact there. Little fun fact. Now the Crusader here though for Dumais. Again, he could at this point consider withdrawing the Steward to get more Crusaders out faster. It's quite clear, you know, quite fond of the Steward. Just for utility, you've still got the tread shot, which isn't like heavily used, but it's honestly just quite good in a lot of situations. And I definitely like using tread shot when I play as the British. You got 125,044. I mean, Momo's got like a massive lead of Dumais, and Dumais definitely needs to like do something here to turn the tide soon here. Another Crusader tank out here for Dumais. Biggs being handled the Panther 3. Almost got the machine gun crew here.
All nearby infantry will be reinforced, Commander.
Pushing up, he stood flanking the Panther 3, could be going for a threat shot. Oh, he doesn't have the munitions. Also been a good way to like push up here. And we also see Momo is quick to deploy smoke with the Panther 3. Expecting more engagement from the front. Thumbs up to Momo. Sharp response there. Dumais though is really sounds like behind here. Fresh Panther 3 pushing down the southeast side here for Dumais. Momo in the center. Dumais is constantly trying to gain control of this main road here. Perhaps we need like threaten the cutoff point. Meanwhile, got a deep flank with the Momo on the cutoff of the fuel pump, like with his bike here. Answering moving up here again. Dumais sensing the beaches now on guard, moves up here. Oh dear, right in front of him because he grenade assault here. Grenade assault off though. He should have been better off just breaching that building, to be honest. Up north here. Foot guards push back with the archetype. The Panzers. Dumais continues to feel the heat here of the fatherland. He's struggling to like really make a breakout moment here versus Momo4sho. As Momo4sho continues to guard most of his approaches quite zealously and aggressively. He's also quick to like, you know, spot a weakness in Dumais' openings and just push in our lines and push in. Oh, he made a mistake. Straight into a mine. Big win there for Dumais. Big problem here for Momo. Could cost on the Panther 3. Do get some smoke off here. Smoke launcher there being fired off in the south. Crusader with section pushing on the southern fuel point. Back at base for Dumais. Oh, Momo, we got another Panther 3. I don't know why I want Dumais to be the German player, but... Anyways, up north, this dude gets the bite. Small win there for Dumais. Removes a rather persistent yet potent annoyance from his side. Oh, Crusader hits a mine. Fortunately for Dumais, though, Momo is in no position to pursue to finish off the Saps on the way there for Dumais. He actually lost the previous ones. Triple Panther 3 out there for Momo4sho. Thumbs up. Pushing ahead with a Panther and Armada. South side here, Panzer Pioneer and Assault is moving up forwards. Panther sneaking up here. Flanking around here. And Stuart being caught by the other Panther here. 87 versus 439. The gap between those two remains significant.
Enemy has our victory points now.
Dumais definitely do something about these victory points sooner. Those victory points will do something about Dumais even sooner. Smoke deploy there. Cheeky yet effective tactic there. Foot guards moving up here. Veterans run already. Very good. Does he activate any training here? He does not. He does not. Pushing for the northern victory point here. 6-pounder government pushing back here. And we got Stuart as well here. Rapid push even as Momo is shifting his force towards the beaches. Dumais goes for Mount Beacon. Sharp play there by Dumais. And over to Momo4sho. Triple Panther Thieves, bit short on infantry and certainly no support weapons. Grenade assault here, kinda whiffs. Gets a bit of damage in, but fails like, actually inflict any casualties here to Dumais 6-pounder gun crew. Crusader moving forwards here, of course equipped with the 6-pounder gun, the Crusader Mark III. And another Crusader here for Dumais. This point, of course, Momo could consider taking up. He may be pushing for a Panther 4. The Stokes. Maybe even a Tiger. Up north, your foot guards, though. Moving here for the Panther feet. Panthers trying to block the way here with the foot guards. But Dumais is not about to let him deterred here. Thompson's and Bazookas unleashing hell here. Stuart moving in as well. There we got the Gammon Bomb off. For those wondering, what was the Gammon Bomb? It was actually a bit of a unique concept where they basically had a pouch where you could just fit in a certain amount of high explosives for either anti-personnel usage or anti-tank usage. On top of that, it worked by percussive, meaning it just hit something exploded. So, fun facts there. Meanwhile, Panther moving in. We got a push here by Momo. Stuart's here, caught here. Dumais, Stuart should finally go down here. Third Panther moving up here. It's a big push. Smoke on the hill here. Negating the line of sight of the 6-pounder gun and the foot guards. It doesn't mean they can't fire. Oh, there we go. Crusader anti-section. Flanking in here. Panther V down. Sting and blow there. More the compensates losses to it. Mine goes off here. Crusader diving. Gammon bomb on the Panther Punic. Crusader dives in against the Panther Thie here. It's chaos here. Momo4sho was not ready for this development here. And Dumais seems to be trying to, at least to some degree, well, reap the benefits of this confusion. But no, falls a bit short here. The moment of surprise has gone off. And I think Dumais realizing this is time to withdraw here rather than overcommit and start losing units. Which is definitely something that can happen. Like, you just think like, no, I just need to keep pushing a bit further. And then how you typically lose it all here. But Dumais had just enough self-control here to not fall into this trap here. Next starts withdrawing here. So thumbs up Dumais there. Thumbs up. Marder down though. Excellent here for Dumais. Less excellent here for Momo. Of course he could like take up and go for recovery vehicle. Fix it up. Another Panther V there though for Momo. Panthers moving forwards. Oh, got too close. I got a hit there with the Haftaladnung. Blowing out the engine there in the Crusader. Fresh Panther V there ready. 35 versus 77. So I do feel like there's a good opportunity now for Momo to push in here, like with a bit of good reconnaissance. There's like a lot of gaps to be found here, for example, in Dumais' southern positions, but could like do a lot of damage to the Panther V's. And yes, I think here Momo has sensed upon this moving in here. Grenades off here, very good, very good. Got it. Crusader down here. No sign of command tanks or the battlefield salvage. I mean, a command tank wouldn't be a half bad idea, honestly, to support his tanks here versus Dumais. Like a bunch of Panther V supported by a command tank can actually be like a pretty fearsome force. Up north here, assault gunners, panzer gunners pushing in here. We've got 322 versus 77. Dumais has somewhat closed the gap between them and Momo, but the gap remains very much Momo favored at the moment. Of course, I have to see here, of course, what Momo will do. Will it be armored reserves with just more Panther V's? Will it be a command tank? Fix up the Crusader there. Foot Guards then gaining the Panther Fleet. Both rockets, though, fail to make any impact except on the dirt. A lot of repairs. He does have the repair kits up here. Emergency repair kits. And he's gone for battlefield salvage. Strong ability, I don't blame him. Again, a part of me can't help but wonder if a command tech also would have been a nice addition for all these Panzer III's. Like the combined bonus for them would, I think, definitely been worth it. Plus, you could, for example, maybe have the command tank for high explosive shells of the infantry. 377 here. Momo's definitely lost a bit of his mojo here. Dumais is getting more and more bold, and Momo's definitely getting more and more hesitant. Which definitely benefits Dumais more, and he's in a bit of a struggling position. But also, the British's late game is, quite frankly, kind of bonkers. So the more Momo hesitates, like the more time Dumais has a chance to bring up his, you know, potent late game. He's in fact bringing up the Matilda now. So the situation for Momo is getting a bit more pointed, and in that sense, like, he's going to keep drawing things out there. You really should just go for Armoured Service. He's trying to bring up something bigger than just Panther III's to just support the Panther III's. Up north, the Archers, the Gurkhas, smoke deployed. They're very good. In fact, now Momo's about to have all 3 extra points against Dumais. We've got a big push with the Panther III's. Mine goes off here next to the section. 6 gun setting up. We got more mines here, though, from Dumais. 2 thumbs up. Panzer gun, these punch moving forwards here. Could be breaking up a hole here in Dumais' southern front line. Crusaders been rushed in to try and counteract that. Up north here, things not going too well there for Dumais. Airburst shells being released here to keep Momo off the point for a bit longer. Basically using it as blocking fire, or Sperrfeuer, as the Germans say here. Which actually is a legitimate artillery tactic. You just use to, like, deny ground so the opponent doesn't go to a point you want them to go. So thumbs up to Dumais, a bit more advanced artillery there. North here, Panzer III's going here for the Foot Guards.
Forward with haste. The enemy has only 250 points left.
Really starting to look awkward here. Still no training here though for Dumais. Would recommend, at least for the infantry, like the Foot Guards, the groups in particular, get really needed some training. Honestly, like even the sections are really good with infantry training. It's such an amazing upgrade. And obviously, so is armored vehicle training. So it is helping a bit more here that Dumais can go train. Got the Panther from southwards here. Matilda 2 there ready. Engaging the Archer there with the 2-pounder gun. What will Momo do next? We've got 77 turn 13 here.
Victory point lost.
Looks like the Panther's going to try and engage head on. Matilda withdrawing a bit. Got a lot of troops that are backing up here.
The enemy is down to 200 points.
200 points left here for Momo4sho. Dumais is really starting to get up that advantage. He's got another Crusader on the way here. This is the point where things are going to get a bit more dangerous for Momo. Like, he needs to, like, tactically and strategically change up something here.
Commander, we have artillery.
Like, he needs to wrest initiative and control the fight again here from Dumais. And obviously, Dumais is not about to let that happen. So that's obviously where the challenge is going to come in here for Momo. I'm not saying it's going to be easy for Momo, but he is going to have to do it. Dispatching the Arctic northwards. Another Panther on the way for Momo. Another Panzer come by. You see here though, Dumais starting to throw in here the cutoff point. We got flares off here, which of course is both going to serve as like a good way to see what's going on there, but it could also serve as a bit of like indicator to Momo that he's going to push there. And this could in a sense force Momo to like be more careful here. There's a psychological element to the flares as well then, like, you know, the more experienced players. Up north here, points being held up here, Crusader moving in here, Dumais, even as night, Momo shifting everything northwards. Dumais is seizing upon this to push the south up completely. Sharp play there by Dumais. And he's just laying down a lot of mines, but maybe too late. He may have misjudged the situation up by the north side. As now, Momo's going in hard with the Panther III's and the Panzer Grenadiers here. It's a push here. We got a 6-pounder gun here, but it's also awfully exposed. After they getting hit, they can bypass the 6-pounder gun here. Think smoke deployed. Panther III's are not moving up. Instead, they're pushing them out bacon here. After they're maneuvering the 6-pounder gun. Now we got the Matilda Crusader moving up here. Momo's assault ultimately came off too slow. There you go. Panther III caught here. No smoke deployed. We got a Lloyd called in, but it may not yet be enough to save the Panther III. Foot Guards did a good job here. Crusader down now. Outguard here cleared out with this. Cleared out the 6-pounder gun there. Panther III's pushing forwards with the main obstacle. At least one part of the obstacle cleared out here. Momo is trying to push here. Further exploit the gains he made. Inflict further damage to Dumais. 6-pounder turning around here. Panther III's diving in. Oh, he should have deployed smoke here. He might have popped the wrong smoke here. I think that's the What happened here? Still got the 6-pounder gun. We got a Crusader. Still the Matilda here. Situation for Momo and Dumais is very up in the air. Feel like to a degree here. Panther diving in here. Runs the Crusader and Matilda's line of fire. Crusader stepping the primary target as that will go down the easiest. Got a Panther here. Matilda's flank is exposed here. Shots are bouncing now. Oh, gets too close. He could hit with an anti-tank grenade and the anti-tank rifles, plus, of course, the Matilda. Yes. Arctrat here trying to deal with the reinforcing troops here. Panther with the damage engine. Momo definitely misjudged that one. Withdrawing here, the Panther. Bang into the smoke. He does get the Matilda. He does get the Matilda. But he's about to lose Arctrat here. Make good use of the staggered shot here. Thumbs up to Dumais. Knocks out the Arctrat. He's still got the Panther stuck here. He's going to lose the other one. He's got it going for a grenade assault and attempt to take out the Panther here. Dumais is fearless. But he's going to get the Panther out there. We got another Crusader on the way here. Momo is just popping more smoke. He's somehow furiously trying to cut a plan here to save the Panther, but in the end it is just not enough. Now the Panther on the way here. Up north though, German forces are making some progress. 7727 here. And there you go, using the train here to bait the machine gun forwards and force away there. Nice play by Dumais. Now the Panther fleet ready first when we repaired here. Assault Grenadiers on the job because the Panzer Pioneers are nowhere near to be seen. They're actually alive. And there you go, we got some of the Panzers they're hauling off a 6-pounder gun. He managed to get their hands on.
Crusader cruiser
Fresh Crusader out there for Dumais, and he's not far away from another Crusader already. Of course, he may want to go for another Matilda. Of course, both, I'd say, are quite viable options. Foot guards on attack here. The machine and the Panther need to be careful there then. And there you go, Crusader goes for it. Moment there, Oaks and his Panther without support. Definitely a bit of a mistake at this point in the match, I feel like. Could have cost him here. He's also been cut off from most of his resources. Panther 3 good to go. Got the 6-pounder being hold force there by German infantry.
Jerry's on the back foot now.
77 versus 100. Dumais has really staged a hell of a comeback here versus Momo. No, it's Momo's perspective. Now the Crusader. No, it's another Matilda, I believe. Yes, no, it's a Crusader. It's a Crusader. Really can't easily distinguish the times between these two silhouettes there, which is really something we need to get better at. Panther dying after the Crusader. Machine gun cleared out here. Panther caught with the tank hunter sections. Continuing after the Crusader here. Almost got it. Can he take it out? Oh, shot missed. 85 versus 77. We got the Panzerstorm. 2 thumbs up. Momo is on the offense. He's had enough. These British Schwein. Vorwärts, Helmut! I want to hear the screaming of the Brits as we run over them, but we can't hear them. The engines are too loud. Ah, stop being such a spoiled sport, Friedrich. Another Crusader there for Dumais, pushing northwards here. Panzers on the hill. Might go over the Panther feet, but of course with Panzerstorm they can't ignore such things there, which is actually really powerful. Of course, you still take the damage, just don't suffer the engine damage. 6-pounder gun sitting up here, Panther diving in here. Gurkhas though are getting absolutely ripped apart. We've got 79 and 69 here. Dumais rushing for the Sun Victor point with the Panzergrenadiere. More British forces setting out. Fight continues to hang in the balance here. Dumais might have secured a hell of a comeback, but Momo4sho is far from out of this match. He did not hear any bell ring, that's for sure. But that might be due to the concussion. Now the Panther feed there for Momo4sho. Fresh British Crusaders being brought to the front line here. 79 versus 53. Diving in aggressively, Assault is about to get wiped out. Down a 1-man. Panther 3, number 3 moving up. We can see that Dumais' men are just forcing their way through here. Mount Baker has been claimed once more by British forces. 90th Panzergrenadier is being forced back here in the face of such a ruthless British onslaught, but the Panther Fleet is not giving up.
The ability is on standby.
Could, of course, just transferring southwards towards the beach victory point again here. 79 versus 38. At this point, I definitely think the opportunity to go for armed reserves is very much gone here for Momo. Like, things are just so much in the balance here. The time trying to go for armed reserves right now, I think, would likely just cost him the game. So at this point, he's pretty much like just having to go for Panther Fleets. Of course, he could maybe, in theory, consider like the armored recovery vehicle here. There's like, I think, a potential like just recover some of the vehicles here under Dumais' nose. Even that is obviously a bit of a tall ask, so I'm not saying you should go for it, but it's something to like theoretically consider. And back here to Dumais, 38 with 67.
Stand, gentlemen. We've only 50 points left.
Good, because they've been caught with the Panther Fleet. We've got a massive mini push here. Moment they're clearly husbanding the majority of his infantry here for a push towards the southern beaches here. Machine guns and tanks being brought in here. We got a Matilda on the way there for Dumais there, right? Yeah.
We're losing a victory point.
Panther Fleet's being pushed forwards here. Grabbing the southern victory point. We got 38 versus 55. There you go. Air shells called in here. And Momo, of course, quickly clears the victory point there unless he wants to pick up his men there. Oh, Jesus. Crusaders diving in. No, Panthers bunched up here in front of the Crusaders is really risky here. Tank on the section push back. Moving up the rest of the Panther Fleets. We got 38 versus 49. Mine goes off. Both Panthers going to suffer casualties. Both suffer suppression. Foot guards. Gurkhas on the move here. Still no training. And there you go. Matilda tank ready. Panther Fleet not going to catch the Crusaders on a bit of a bad spot here. There you go. Massive tank duel fighting off in the beaches. But there you go. Foot guards to the rescue. Staggered shot in. There you go. Panther Fleet getting focused down here. Matilda moving in here. It's a brutal close quarters bout. There you go. Panther Fleet down. We still got the Panther Fleets. I think he's popped Panther Storm here. Yes, he has. Not to increase the offensive firepower. Panther Fleet's isolated. Crusader down. Foot guards nearby. Panther was the Gurkhas to the point here. Panther Fleet taking heavy damage here. Could fire for staggered shot. And the Panther Fleet is down. Panthers in the beach is about to get wiped out as well. 6 Pounder gun joining in the fighting. Crusaders taking hits here. Panzer Grenadier pushing forwards. Matilda there. Suffering the damage but shrugging off mostly. Further up north here, we got a push on the northern victory point. Assault gun is diving. We've got 38 versus 33 here. Dumais pushes forwards here. Carried forwards by T and a unwavering faith in the British Empire.
A victory point is being
Momo's southern position. The beaches are utterly falling apart now here, leaving nothing but corpses and broken tanks in his wake as he pulls back to the base here. And Dumais races forwards here. And there you go. Unit wiped. Northern victory point falling here to the Germans, but the defense here of the southern victory point close to his own base may just be next to impossible as the Matilda pushes forwards here. Oh, penetrating from the Panther from the Matilda. Foot guards moving up. There we go. He's using, I think, the infantry support smoke here. Except it doesn't cover the foot guards. You've got to move up behind the Matilda. Oh, now he pops in maybe some smoke from otherwise. Other way, though. German force moving in here. We got another push towards the north side here. Pushing in the rest of his force here. Momo needs to hold that point. But can he? He's pushed off the south side. Matilda is lit alight. Oh, dear. And there we go. Smoke to buy time there as well. The situation here for Dumais just got completely upended. Victory was so close. There go grenades onto the smoke here. Half taking heavy damage. The soldiers can't hold for much long here. He needs to contest the victory on the south. Momo will grab it. We got 33 versus 27 here. Assault gun is trying to buy time, but it can only buy so much time. Sam is being rushed towards southern point. Another Crusader here for Dumais. Northern victory point. And the assault gun is pushed back here. Half track's about to get knocked out. And the assault gun's got wiped. Got the point. Gurkhas at ace level. Troops reinforcing healing. Sabbath moving in here. 27 versus 27. 25 versus 27. 24. Moving in most of his forces here towards the south now. He might even try and flank up behind here.
On station and ready for orders.
Siege-Bun going back to recruit by some Panzer Grenadiers here. Crusader ready. There you go, deep flank. Wrecking the half-track. Just in case.
Territories out of supply.
There you go, major assault. Crusade, well, major for this stage of the fight because we've got left 16, 15 points left. Machine gun, no need to seen. Foot guns moving forward back with the Crusader Panther. Will have to withdraw here. Couldn't see a snare there. We got smoke deployed, but it's not going to be in time here. Panzer guns there. Ah, they popped out the smoke accidentally. There you go, diving in from the rear. He could pop a smoke grenade with the foot. The Gurkhas there. 9 points left. Where's the smoke, Dumais? There's smoke. Why isn't he popping smoke? I guess he's too preoccupied with the south side. He's forgetting about the smoke. Doesn't need it. Point render neutral. Which means you can just rid smoke. There you go. Cannon bomb the Panzer Grenadiers. Wiping the unit. Dropping the machine gun. 5 points left. Momo4sho needs to push forwards, but his resources have run out. His reserves are depleted. His tanks are fire. It's just... like his best game might be to stuff some units in the ambulance just rushed to the northern victory point. But I don't think if Momo has the presence of mind to do that. 24 versus 5. Grenades on the machine gun. Machine's about to get knocked out. Another rifle grenade. Panther down, machine gun down. 20 versus 5. And there you go. G. Good. Golly, that was an intense match here. Really close. Top-notch play for both sides. And a really well-designed win here by Dumais. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell friends, tell family. And but not your enemies. And always, you can support the Propagandacaster by donating our Patreon. Links in the description. And a big thanks to Brandon for donating to support the Propagandacaster with his hard-earned money. Big thanks to you, Brandon. Most appreciated. Cheers, everyone. And see you all tomorrow for another Sunday episode. Bye, everyone.